Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Hallis Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Here locally in the community, make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Bodies by Jeremy Campbell.
Well, I'd rather be watching the Monday Night Football game. No, I'm lying. Trevor Lawrence at 9 of 18 for 51 yards and a pick is the most overpaid quarterback in the league. His contract's so bad at $55 million a year, it makes Dak Prescott look good. How's everybody doing tonight? It is the Monday Mashup. Von Doom should be here soon. We got some news tonight that is horrible that we did not want to hear. Frank Ragnow has a partially torn pec, is week to week. Holy Yahweh, what the Bills are doing to Jax is pure punishment. It happened in the first quarter, and he played through it. Frank Ragnow is the toughest SOB on the team. Marcus Davenport is out for the year with an elbow injury. Um, oh, yeah, it's not what we wanted to hear. He's week to week, though. It's a partially torn. It does not need surgery, so that's the only good news that we got out of it. Marcus Davenport out to the year with the elbow injury. Derek Barnes is expected to miss some time. Yes, Frank Ragnow scored a 99.9 PFF with a torn pec that he hurt in the first quarter. You heard it right. The toughest SOB in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. Yep, Frank Ragnow. The early buy may save us because they're saying he's week to week, so he might only have to miss next week because it's week to week. Um, it's a partial tear. It must not be huge, otherwise he'd be having surgery. Damn it, SJB beat me to it. Damn chat lag. Yes, it will be. It will be an interesting game to say the least. And who's to say he misses? He might say I'm good. Matt Henry, good evening to you. But Barnes is expected to miss some time. They'll know more tomorrow if he needs surgery or not. If it's surgery, he'll miss 8 weeks. He's at least missing 4. Oh, and look at this. We have the one, the only.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. I was just talking about how Trevor Lawrence is the most overpaid and overrated QB in the league. He's so bad he makes Dak's contract look good.
Can anything really make Dak's contract look good?
The way Trevor Lawrence is playing tonight, yes.
Maybe so. Except Dax is almost fully guaranteed.
Yep. So, and Trevor Lawrence is 70% guaranteed.
Bengals freaking
It will
lose.
be 2 by 3. Who knows? I'm not making any predictions till I look deeper into it. You beat up on a injury riddled Miami team. I'm not going to take much out of that. But congratulations, you're 3-0, leading the division.
It won't last. It's okay. The first 2 years with Peterson looked good, James. They went to the playoffs 2 years in a row, and now just
Oh, Jesus Christ.
wow.
The views and opinions of Jeremy Bulrick Jr. do not reflect that of the Motor City Kneecap Biting Channel or I, Smoking Jeremy B. I wouldn't bring back Jeff Backus because he's been, 18 years out of the league now? Jesus Christ.
Hey, what's that matter, man? Player's gonna play.
You might as well tell Hank Fraley to play center again, our coach.
There's no
But
age limit, right?
view from the top may be lonely, but I'm loving it. Hey, we made sure that everybody in your division's 1 and 2 now? Beat the Rams, beat the Cardinals for you? So, who were your 3 stars, offensive and defense, for the Giants this week?
The only two that matter.
Malik Neighbors and Daniel Jones?
No, Malik Neighbors and Dexter Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
But if you really want to pick 3 on defense, it would be Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and Jason Pinnock.
Tennessee, Jags, and Bungles all winless. Who's worse? I'm probably going to say the Jags.
Wait, are we talking first pick or
No,
the best is worse?
the fact that they're winless. I think the Jags being winless is worse because they were projected to be winning that division, and they damn sure aren't winning tonight.
No, I think it's probably worse with the Bengals, honestly, especially because they're getting schooled right now by the fucking Commanders. Commanders. I hate that name so much.
They're a bunch of jagoffs. Not lollygaggers, they're jagoffs.
The second year. Yes, the second year definitely wasn't as good as the first. Great, James. But I just said that because I saw that Peterson took him to the playoffs 2 years in a row as a stat across the screen.
Since Monty just strangles the life out of teams, or can we start calling him the Python? I kind of like that. Allen's at 247 yards and 4 touchdowns, and he probably already has the ball back because he's so bad. Oh no, it's halftime. He's now 10 of 22, so he's at 46% passing in the half for Trevor Lawrence. Can somebody wave the white flag? Because Allen's competing 78% of his passes. Holy shit.
And it's not even like most of them are wide open, dude. He's putting them right where he needs to be. Outside of that Keon Coleman one, because he was wide open.
Matt Henry, I'm going to say they're for real because that defense is for real. As long as that defense is strangling the life out of other people, Minnesota has a shot to win any game. Monty the Python. Yeah, I like it. I know. I knew where you were going with it. I saw it coming. No pun intended there.
First 2 games of his career, 132 rush yards for Jaden Daniels so far. That's ridiculous.
I tried to bring the stat master Greg from the West Coast down with us so he could talk a little bit about his love for Trevor Lawrence, but he just said, I switched to the Commanders and Bengals game because my love for T-Law can only go so far.
Good.
Oh,
Trevor Lawrence is terrible.
Trevor Lawrence is more washed up than you ever dreamed Jared Goff of being.
I just pray that Jared Goff is washed. Not that I dream of it. I pray to it. I hate that rat bastard.
Trevor Lawrence?
Jared Goff. Trevor Lawrence, I just expect to be bad at this point.
I don't know. 18 and 23 is pretty good. Fields for MVP, man. Henry say, hey, what did I say? I said if Fields got a shot to start with the Steelers, he'd be a decent quarterback because he doesn't have to do too much, and he just has to manage the game. He's actually looks like he can read a defense. He's making good decisions. He hasn't thrown a pick in 3 games, and they've won all 3 games.
A legit running game will do that for you.
I know. Instead of one that looks like a running game because they're more scared of your running quarterback than your running back.
Yep.
Yes, 100%, Zake. What injuries are a problem. I can't believe Big now played through that.
It's ballsy. Not smart, but ballsy.
Toughest motherfucker to ever play the game. I'm sorry. In the modern era.
Okay, maybe modern era if you're gonna put it that way. Because that dude that cut his own fucking finger off to play a game is definitely tougher in my opinion. Wide open.
Who's gonna be there? They're either gonna call up Egakun, who was by far our statistically best center in the preseason versus backups everywhere, or as much as I hate to say it, they're gonna move Glasgow and let one of the guards back up him.
What a bomb.
Oh, Terry McLaurin?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know they're already bragging about it in one of the chats. They can't brag about T-Law, that's for damn sure.
That was beautiful. That shit was just like 50 yards in the goddamn air, perfectly placed. Wow.
Rags is now in the Lions Hall of Fame, but that's kind of legendary. Just toughness gets gold jackets. And yeah, I hope he'll be back after the bye. Um, if they don't trust that young guy Kingsley Agikun, they will move. We still got a Awasika, right?
I believe you still got Coyote.
I think they'll let Coyote play left guard, who did serviceable there, and move Graham Glasgow to center. I don't like it because Glasgow's just coming into his zone at left guard because he played right guard all last year. But at the same time, we got to do what we got to do to make it better for Jared Goff.
Why the hell is Donovan McNabb in Washington rooting for freaking Jaden Daniels?
I don't know because he's
He was in the crowd. Okay.
all right. That's random.
That's what I just said. On a side note, though, man, whoever's playing center, they better give them help with the guard every damn time against Byron Murphy because that kid's looking like the second coming of Aaron Donald so far this year. $21-10, man. Sheesh.
Brad needs to bring in an edge, man. Davenport is made of glass. Never liked that signing. Well, like I said, because Minnesota was still paying him, we got him on the cheap, really. 6.5 is not a lot for a defensive end. Um, he'll go to the IR, he'll get his $3 million guaranteed this year. That's pretty much it. Now the Bengals suck. This will be the first time they've lost in week 3 in Joe Burrow's career starting.
Their defense looks bad. Jaden, 7-8, 139, 20 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. Wow. That's just bad. Is Zach Moss getting some yards tonight?
I'm in the middle of trying to get Easy on, guys. From
Trying to get what on?
Easy from Woodward's the heavyweights, Woodward Sports.
Oh.
He wants to join. Yes?
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. That's right. You heard it here. Easy of Woodward Sports will be on in just a few seconds. I just got to get him the link. Waiting for my damn phone to catch up to me. Been one of those days.
Dude, today sucked. They're supposed to rest and not do shit. Stuff's for the birds.
So yes, Zaqua, James Burgess, and all of them. My good friend Easy from Woodward Sports. I just sent him the link. I'm waiting for him to read it. And as soon as he reads it, he'll hop in. And I've recently added Adam Boudin that was formerly of Woodward Sports. I also got a couple of the other guys. I got Jim Costa of 97.1 that added me on Facebook. So I'm branching out, guys. I'm trying to get more people in here.
Okay, that was a decent throw.
From who?
Lawrence. He put it on Kirk right between three guys. Like, that was a good throw, but like, why? Shit. Bad decision, good throw.
So let's see. Commanders are up 21-10. Holy crap.
Yep.
And I guess that's better than what Buffalo's doing to T-Law and the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they still think Chase over Panay also. I wouldn't trade Panay for Chase. Thoughts from one and all? Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I still think they take Chase over today because it made Joe Burrow happy.
But
And
I'm talking
he
about
scores
for
points.
he's talking about for us. Would you trade Panay for Chase? Not a chance. We don't need two guys that we can't hit at 50 plus yards.
He's already got his 50 yards and a touchdown.
Who, Chase?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Touchdown, Brendan Strange. Let's go.
Oh, for T-Law
Yep.
in the second half?
Yeah. I just like him because he's got a cool name.
Oh, he said he can't hop on right now because he's learning some new video editing software. But he asked what other nights are we live? So I told him Wednesdays and Friday nights at 9. So he's going to be on one of them. He'll respond to which one's better for him.
And Saturday and whenever.
He played through a partially torn pec that happened in the first quarter versus the Arizona Cardinals. And he still only has a partially torn pec that they say does not need surgery. So he's week to week.
You know what? That's not that tough. Cody Rhodes had a cage match with a fully torn pec.
And then missed a year and a half of wrestling.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Nah, honestly, I think the toughest football player, I don't care what anybody says, is Byron Leftwich. When he snapped his ankle in that game in Marshall, and he made his offensive line carry him to the line to keep playing.
Oh, yeah. Because there was like a minute and a half left in the game? It was late in the game when it happened.
Yo, that right there, man, that's gutsy.
It
Stupid.
was stupid. But what was crazy is it worked. They still won the game because all he had to do was snap and take a knee and then be carried backwards to the next spot. How crazy is that?
Nuts. I wouldn't do it. Anybody know what the score in the Mariners Astros game is?
No. Yep, this is official. Yep, also Jared Goff flashing the wheels to seal the deal. That was the scariest moment of the entire game for me, James Burgess. I'm not going to lie.
You were just like, this guy.
There's no guarantee he doesn't play this week. That's the crazy thing, gun guy. He's being evaluated throughout the week. He plans on practicing. How crazy is that? How tough is Frank Ragnow to still want to be there and compete? And if nothing else, he gets to train the guy that is going to be back and taking his spot. But more than likely, because of experience, it'll be Graham Glasgow moved to center, and Coyote Awasika will be the left guard. That's what I'm thinking.
Probably. He should probably rest. You could not even try freaking practicing this week. No
Guess what
point in trying to
happened?
get in there and hurting yourself.
I know why the Bungles look like the Bungles right now.
Why?
They had 2 D linemen injured, and another 4 got injured this week in practice.
That makes sense then.
Boy, I bet you they missed not re-signing Reeder. Jericho Croft running the RPO like a boss. Okay, more like an assistant manager, but it worked. Oh.
Should have took Khalil Shakur over freaking 100 tonight.
All right, this weekend on Friday for the pregame show, we got Easy E coming in, guys. Easy of Woodward Sports will be here live from the heavyweight. I'm going to tell you why the RPOs are working with Jared Goff. Nobody expects us to do it.
Nope. You like Peyton Manning running RPO.
Exactly. That's what it's reminding me of. Because remember when Peyton Manning used to run? It was very
Running all bow-legged and shit.
well. That's Peyton Manning. I'm talking about the effectiveness of it.
Yes.
5 to 9 yards. That's about all you'll get out of them.
Not like watching Josh Allen run.
Watching Josh Allen run, he's one of the rare athletic QBs that is a QB first. But man, when he runs, he looks like a gazelle.
He's what freaking Taysom Hill would be if he had an arm and vision.
And better running back vision, too.
Yeah, but you watch Josh Allen run, he just kind of runs through people.
If you were 6'4" and 250, you would too.
You're goddamn right I would. But I'd also play linebacker at that point.
Not if you had his arm.
We just get another touchdown? Oh, no. That was a flashback to the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Oh, they scored a field goal. It's halftime, 21-13.
I really want Cincy to come back and win that game, though. I really do.
I don't.
I do just for the fact of
I know.
they're my division team.
I want to see the Bungles go 0-3. I know you want them to be 1-2, but I more want the Bungles to be 0-3.
Not more than I want them to be freaking 1-2. You don't.
I know. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it.
What's that?
The admin of one of the NFL groups I'm in has a bet that he'll have to wear a Lions jersey and a profile pic the rest of the year. The Lions won and the Bengals lost.
Nah, I still think I want it more just because.
No,
FM.
this guy was talking so much shit after we lost to the Bucks. Trust me. Like, you guys lost to the Patriots. Shut your whore mouth is what I said to him. Come on, that's pretty funny.
I really wish the Patriots would start freaking Joe Milton.
I mean, it looks like they're going to go Drake May.
Yeah, they said he'll start sometime this season.
It looks like it's this week. Gotta fix the hat. I didn't like the way it was sitting. That's a little better.
I think he's assistant manager. I just read that.
I even read it aloud. You weren't paying attention, were you?
I was watching the game.
I know.
2 seconds. I had a coffee.
You're such a typical male. Yeah, it looks like the Bills are about to score again. Or Jaguars. So who caught the touchdown pass? Oh yeah, Brendan Strange, you said, right? The tight end. That's strange. Needs to be said, Malik Willis throwing with accuracy. Armageddon is nigh. Repent. Yeah, I got the pictures. They're awesome, Patty. Great game to go to. Your seats look pretty good too.
Malik Willis looks legit.
It's a testament to Matt LaFleur. I'm sorry.
And the offensive line because they're giving him a ton of time.
Yeah, I mean, they're not asking him to do too much. He's making some decent reads, which is something we never saw while he was in college. I'm just saying.
No, we didn't in college because his offensive line was dog ass, and the first guy wasn't there. He took off.
Right. I'm just saying we're seeing him do things we've never seen him do. So I'm going to credit it a little bit more to Matt LaFleur and the coaching staff than I am.
Let me ask you this question now, because I've been having this argument with Mark Orem all day.
Okay.
Do you think right now Hendon Hooker could come in for the Lions and win a game, a single game?
I don't know. I literally do not know.
I think he could win a game, considering I just watched Malik Willis, who I think was hot dog shit forever, win 2 games. So I think he could win at least one.
All I know is we saw him improve each game. I don't know how good he'd be as a starter against starting level defense as well as with the starting level offense. That's the only thing that worries me. Is that a fair answer?
To an extent, yes. I still think he could come in and win games. Run the ball heavy and throw the ball deep to JMO. That's all he's got to do. My buddy almost got played with the Cardinals fans. Give her to her.
Ah,
Well,
yeah.
Patty, they shouldn't have been assholes and been so loud. Have some respect for other people.
Fuck that shit. Get louder and make them really get mad. They shouldn't have let us win then. I do got a point.
I don't think they did it on purpose.
They sure as hell did. They sure as hell didn't make it look good that second half. That offensive line couldn't get open holes for James Conner to save their ass.
No, they could not.
And Trey Benson didn't do anything against us either, really. The only one that almost hurt us was Kyler Murray, and we switched to his own defense. They quit running slants over the middle because we were shutting them down, and Jack Campbell just had to watch Kyler Murray and plug a hole.
So when you guys went to freaking the cover 2, they should have been using freaking corner routes.
Oh, they should have been burning us. Yeah, because they do got speed other than Marvin Harrison Jr. He's kind of slow.
Yeah, he's kind of slow. He's not fast, dude, but he cuts great routes.
Oh, yeah.
He should have ate you guys up on the freaking corners on that sideline. But no, they freaking called the wrong play for that. Too high safety. You don't freaking keep trying to go across the freaking middle.
I know. And then when they went away from the middle, they never went down the sideline.
Mm-hmm. You get two high safeties, you go outside the numbers. You get your freaking post routes, not your post routes, your corner
Oh,
routes, you're out.
I guarantee you it broke the fans. But when I saw the on-field camera, not the TV clock, when it said 2, the ball wasn't hiked yet. So therefore, the ball is dead, and all scoring plays are reviewed. And it was confirmed by New York. Otherwise, they just said the touchdown stand.
Should have stood. New York's a bunch of bums. They
Hey,
must be hired. They must be employed by the Jets.
or the Giants.
Man, if that was the case, we'd get some better calls.
I'm messing with you.
I'm all for paying the damn refs and freaking judges and shit like that if it gets us the calls. But no.
Should have traded for Aaron Rodgers. Problem solved. He sucks their dicks all the time.
Yeah, but not on Patrick Mahomes level though.
Yeah, Patrick
That
Mahomes.
was straight tackled, and they don't call it.
I know. Like I said, that was a way more blatant PI than what happened with Terrion Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
They never show the fake Lions penalty on the big screen at the stadium. I know. Right. The Cards are, and they are all admitting it, trying to mimic the Lions. They are a run first now. Kill that, and it's one dimensional, and you just contain Kyler. 100%. Danny Dimes for MVP.
Shut your whore mouth.
I told you you're going to win 8 games this year
I fucking know. We may be the best team in the goddamn division by mistake again.
and end up still 2 games behind in the race.
They'll win just enough that I can't get Cam Ward at quarterback.
Cam Ward's going number 1 overall at this point. Him or
I
Arch
know. Arch Manning's supposedly going to stay all 4 years in Texas. I just ate Trevor Lawrence's lunch. Oh my god.
Terrion was coming back at the ball, I thought, but I do drink Sharkleberry Finn Kool-Aid. That's funny.
Coming back at the ball was behind him.
Yeah, the ball was still behind him. He just started to turn his head as he made contact. He impeded the guy's route. That's what matters. The guy was coming back to the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Giants are beating the Cowboys too because they're more fraudulent than Trevor Lawrence is. What? They only take a field goal. What the hell?
Oh.
The Bills. They just disappointed me.
Throw the ball to Strange, you jack off.
Who's he trying to throw to now? Anybody but him?
I need Strange to get over 50 yards, and I need ETN to have over 50 yards.
Good luck with that. ETN just got the 26.
I just need him to break one.
Oh, and let's say, is it all-purpose yards or just rushing yards?
Rushing.
Oh, you're an idiot.
They didn't have all purpose on the prop line. Because leave me alone.
He impeded his route. Just leave me alone. Hey, I want to hear some idiot Cardinals fan saying Kirby Joseph was camouflaged this time for the end zone pick.
That would explain it. Wearing camo in the end zone. It's the only place you can catch a goddamn ball.
Malik Willis over Jordan Love. So far, Jordan Love's 0-1 and Malik Willis is 2-0.
Man, I can't even say 0-1 on that and give Jordan Love any shit. They're playing in another damn country, man. Fuck that noise.
He sucked.
Everybody sucked that game besides Saquon Barkley.
This is true, but still, it was fun to say. Come on, if it had been Dak Prescott sucking like that, you'd be loving it.
That's beside the point. I just also don't believe that we have any business playing games in other countries like that.
I know. any more than what we already do in Europe. I don't agree with going anywhere else because evidently they don't know how to treat a field like a football field.
No, they treat it like a soccer field.
At least at Wembley, the guys don't slide around that bad unless it's raining.
Yep.
If it's raining, they're sliding. I don't give a fuck. That field is made to hold rain and let them slide
Mm-hmm.
because that's what the soccer players do when they score.
You know, on fields like that, or this freaking grassy turf bullshit that they use now, why don't they use soccer cleats? They might get more traction.
I said the same thing. All right. Okay, Von Doom, your thoughts on Neighbors, please. That was some serious shit Sunday.
Neighbors, he's still growing, man. He's had a couple passes there that he should have caught that he didn't. He's getting crazy volume though, and right now he's the youngest player in history to have 2 touchdowns in a game, receiving touchdowns in a game. He's top 3 in almost every statistical category. He's number 1 in receptions and touchdowns right now per receiver. And that's with bum ass Daniel Jones throwing the ball. So,
Hey, you want to know a crazy stat about that? Guess whose record for youngest player with 2 touchdowns in a single game that he beat
Odell
by
Beckham?
a week?
Was it OBJ's?
Nope.
Who?
Kenny Galladay.
Fuck that guy too.
I just had to throw that out there for you because Kenny Galladay set that record in 2018.
Swear to God, man, you keep bringing that dude's name up. I'm gonna freaking come out to Detroit, find where Goff lives, and I'm gonna pour freaking water all over his goddamn steps in the middle of winter.
Hey, shut your whore mouth.
I'm just saying, man. You want to bring up painful stuff? So do I.
You bring up painful stuff to me all the time. Stop it.
Not like Kenny Galladay.
Yeah, he was painful for us too. He should be getting crazy volume. He's got crash test dummy tossing at him that makes it work anyway.
You can say whatever you want on that, but that crash test dummy's playing pretty good football the past 2 weeks.
He's
Giants should be 2-1 right now.
He's playing better than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Just saying. Trevor Lawrence.
I think he's statistically playing better than Jared Goff too right now.
How many yards has he got?
Go look.
For some reason, I think you're blowing smoke.
Go look at completion percentage and everything the past 2 weeks. Jones hasn't turned the ball over. That's the thing that matters.
Thought he did week 1.
Okay, first game back, that's fine. And if my coach wasn't a dumbass and run my fucking injured kicker out there on that first play.
Right now, Daniel Jones has 600 total yards passing. Goff has 723.
Okay.
Completion percentage. The most accurate passer right now. No, not completions. Completion percentage, dumbass. Jaden Daniels is the most accurate quarterback with starter stats right now at 75.5. Next is Geno Smith, then Baker Mayfield, then Josh Allen, Gardner Minshew, Malik Willis, Justin Fields, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Derek Carr, Kyler Murray, Andy Dalton, Matthew Stafford, Will Levis, Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow, C.J. Stroud, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert. Do I need to keep going?
Where the hell are Goff and Jones?
They're down. Around 66, I'm guaranteed. Kirk Cousins at 66.7, Jared Goff at 66, Lamar Jackson at 65.6, Tua at 64.5, Skylar Thompson. Oh, there's Daniel Jones at 28 with 59.6.
Okay, now what's the touchdowns compared to interceptions for both of them?
Leading the league in touchdowns right now is Sam Darnold, then it's Derek Carr, then Baker Mayfield.
That's before tonight, though, right? Because Josh Allen, I think, might be leading everybody right now.
Josh will be leading everybody because Josh Allen won't be. Josh Allen only has 3 touchdowns on the season, so he has to do one more to tie Darnold. Daniel Jones has 4 to 2 interceptions. Goff has 3 to 4 interceptions, so he's actually having a bad year, but still got more yards and better completion percentage. A lot better completion percentage. Ralph Williams, good to see you, my brother. Another question for Von Doom. How bad would the riots be in New York if the lowly Tigers beat the Yankees in a playoff season?
Pretty big, but I don't see that happening.
It can.
I didn't say it can't. I just said I don't see it happening.
I do. I see it happening just like 2016 all over again.
I see y'all missing the playoffs by a freaking half a game at the end of this season, honestly. Because it's the Detroit thing to do.
But we play the Rays and the White Sox for our last 2 series. The Rays are floundering, and the White Sox are dead in the water.
Stranger shit's happened, man.
I know it has. Washington's in the red zone again. Newsflash, the Bengals suck.
Big facts. Prime deal days. Man, fuck your prime deal days. Get rid of your cockroaches that people are complaining about coming in their boxes, and then you'll be good. Sorry, I read on freaking TikTok earlier, people complaining that they were getting roaches in their boxes from Amazon, and then an Amazon employee saying, yeah, the central distribution center is infested.
Yep, I heard.
That's terrible.
All you gotta do is look for the brown sack attached to the box. They're not coming out of the box as they're hatching the eggs in your house. This is coming from an Oregon guy. They like the wax on the corrugated boxes, and they lay their eggs and attach them to it.
Yeah. I burned my fucking house to the ground.
They're not as hard to get rid of as everybody thinks. Borax powder and peanut butter everywhere. They'll be gone. You won't have any after 30 days.
Okay, man, just excuse me out.
Works great to keep ants out of the house, too.
Fuck ants.
Ants suck.
Dude, you know, like almost no ant spray actually works. The stupidest thing in the world I found works great for ants. Mr. Clean, freaking the spray for your counters.
Yeah. You're
Instantly
talking about
kills it.
multi-surface, right?
Huh?
The multi-surface Mr. Clean.
Yes. Kills it instantly.
You want to know why? It has boric acid in it. Borax powder is powdered boric acid. Take a jar of the cheapest peanut butter you can buy and put 2 tablespoons of boric acid in it. Mix it up.
Did he just get in again? No, he's on the 1. Sorry. I should have took Brian Robinson with 3+ touchdowns from today.
Yeah.
God damn. Is that a catch for De'Ami Brown? Wow. Jaden Daniels passing touchdown to who's this?
Terry.
Offensive lineman. Scott. Probably banging your wife. That's terrible.
Washington's giving Bungles the business. Mr. Clean not only is awesome, he's probably banging your wife. Seriously, look at those biceps.
See, that's what I could have been doing right now is banging my wife, but instead I'm on a podcast because I told JB I'd be on.
About damn time that you followed through. No, just kidding.
Hey, man, priorities come. Certain priorities got to come first.
I
Like I
know.
tell everybody, whoever doesn't want to show up, the only way they're not supposed to be there, if they say they're going to be there, is if you're getting some priorities.
I know. And I've forgiven you when you were banging the wife.
Hey,
Have
I
I not?
appreciate you have, and I appreciate that.
All right then.
I'm trying to find my charging wire. False start on the Jags. Great. Come on, you bums.
They are bummed.
Fourth down, and they're doing dumb shit.
Oh yeah. Let's see who the receiving leaders are right now by yardage. Yeah, I bet you Scary Terry's getting up there tonight. With 338 yards, it is Nico Collins with only one touchdown this season. Rasheed Rice is number 2 with 288. Juwan Jennings with 276. Justin Jefferson, 273. Malik Neighbors, number 5 with 271. DK Metcalf with 262, 253. Jameson Williams with 209 is at 12, but tied for 11th with who?
I don't know.
Devontae Adams. Did you ever think you'd hear those two names said in the same sentence?
Eventually. Devontae Adams is old, so yeah.
Amon Ra has 207. All three of them have one touchdown. Devontae and Jameson Williams both have 4 receptions over 20 yards, and Amon Ra has 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I talked about the hook and ladder earlier. But my MVP of the game is not even Monty. You know who my MVP is? I told you, Von Doom. It's
Oh, Jack
Jack
Fox.
Fox. 100% it's Jack Fox. Well, Von Doom, I know you need to spend time with the wife, and you're off work now, so go have fun.
I
I'll
never
close.
watched the end of the games. She went to bed.
Ah,
It's all good.
yeah, it's okay. You can get it later. You just slide in while she's sleeping.
Why are you at the hospital? Because you have a fucking fork stuck in your side. I fucked around and found out.
Literally. You know, I found my second fuck around and find out sweater.
Did you?
Yeah, Jack is a fucking assassin, always has been. That's right. Jack Fox doesn't do push-ups. He bench presses the earth.
He might go down as the second best punter of all time behind Pat McAfee. He can't be the first ever, no matter what he does, because Pat McAfee's a fucking man. My MVP of the game was the referee. But okay, man, I am gonna call it a night though.
I kind of figured you would.
Yep.
It's getting
All right,
late.
bye.
My MVP of the game was the referee. Hey, he did his job, so yeah, I get it.
Oh fuck.
Even though nobody liked it and they wanted Goff to throw.
Mhm. But yeah, okay, man. I'll talk to you in the morning.
All right, brother. You coming on
Bye.
the morning show or no?
Probably. But okay, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. All right, brother. You have a good one.
You too. Later.
So that was Von Doom checking out to watch football. I'm about ready to do the same thing. But we have to do the state of the NC North order of sponsors. Yeah, we need to hold the rest of them to the playoffs. I agree. But in the basement, at 1 and 2, it's fuck the Bears. Let's say it right. I'm gonna do all of them like this. Last place, fuck the Bears. Third place in the division, fuck the Packers. And in first place, they're skull fucked. Moonscar Blade, yes. Let me see if I can get that picture back. I think it's here somewhere. Over the rainbow. Nope, I don't have it. Damn it. Fuck the Packers always. Yes. And that's right. Since he brought him up, check us out at the corner of South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road in Flint, Michigan. Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good. Used tires starting at $40 a piece. New tires, call to get your quote. 810-233-8230. Talk to George, Red, or myself. But thank you for watching, everybody. It has been a great evening. Go Commanders. Go Bills at this point. I haven't seen Buddy Conquito in a while. I think last week I saw him on Russell Wayne's show. I'm hoping to hear back from him. But to answer somebody's question, the fucking Vikings look legit. Sam Darnold is now clear of his MRI and his day to day on whether he'll play this weekend. Odds are he does. It's whether or not Jordan Love plays on who I'm going to pick this week. So, amen, brother. I'll meet you at Halo Burger, and then we'll go to work and do your tires. But thanks everybody for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon with